If you have a fire on board, your options are very limited. It's fight or flight. Flight is one option you may have to resort to. If your option is fight the fire, you're going to do it fast, you're going to do it aggressively, and you're going to do it without mercy. A high percentage of watercraft are required by law to have fire extinguishers on board, and there's a good reason for that. Fires can happen anywhere. The recipe for fire is an ignition source, oxygen, and fuel. The three main classes of fire are A, B, and C. A Class A fire is things that's safe to put water on: paper, wood, furniture, plastics. A Class B fire is a liquid fire, and a Class C fire is electrical. Now, you can't put water on Class B or C fires. Of course, you can't put water on electrical. And if you put water on a flammable liquid, chances are it's going to float, and then it's going to flow and potentially make things worse. So that's where it's important that when you select your extinguisher for your boat, you choose one that is a dry chemical, good for Class A, B, and C. A very important consideration is extinguisher placement. Where is the best place to put the device? If you have an identifiable ignition source, such as your cooking equipment, by all means have an extinguisher nearby. If you don't have an identifiable ignition source, keep it en route to an exit so that you are never trapped. That doesn't say that you're restricted to one extinguisher. If you've got several places that have strategic importance, that's where you place it. What you don't do is put it in a cupboard where you can't get at it. Some of the key factors are that you don't turn your back on a fire. And if you're down on your hands and knees rooting around in a cupboard, you may have lost your moment of opportunity. To remember the 4 easy steps to using a fire extinguisher, remember the PASS, P-A-S-S acronym. Okay, P stands for pull the pin. Easy enough. A stands for aim. Aim the agent. The first S is squeeze. Squeeze the trigger device. And finally, S stands for sweep. Sweeping motion. A lot of people make the first mistake right here at P, pull the pin, okay? They can't get the pin out because they've got their hand on the handle. You've got to release the handle to take the pressure off the pin. I may have flames up to here and smoke down to here. And when I get to A in the aim part of the acronym, I want to aim at the base of the flame where the heat is being generated and the chemical chain reaction is taking place. The first S, squeeze. Squeeze the trigger from a safe distance, especially if you have a liquid fire. You don't want to be standing right on top of that liquid. Chances are it's going to splash all over you. And the final S stands for sweep, a sweeping motion to ensure you've covered the entire fuel. So in quick recap, P is pull with your hand off the handle. Aim at the base of the flame, squeeze from a safe distance, and sweep. And I do not turn my back on the fire until I'm a safe distance away.